Numbers make everything visible. So today, let's quickly review some math. There are 24 hours in a day, 60 minutes per hour. That's 1,440 minutes per day. 1% of that, 14 minutes and 24 seconds. 1% of your day. So here's my question to you. What's the one thing that you know that you could be doing that if you spent just 1% of your day doing it, would have the most positive impact in your life? Seriously, what is it? How can you invest just 1% of your day into getting 1% better today? Think about it. And as you do, I want to share some wisdom from James Clear's brilliant book, Atomic Habits. Why? Because the math is crazy. You know, I think it's easy to overestimate the importance of one defining moment and underestimate the value of making small improvements on a daily basis. I think too often we convince ourselves that massive success requires massive action. Whether it is losing weight, building a business, writing a book, or achieving any other goal, we put pressure on ourselves to make some earth-shattering improvement that everyone's going to talk about. Meanwhile, improving 1% isn't particularly notable. Sometimes it isn't even noticeable, right? But it can be far more meaningful, especially in the long run. You see, the difference a tiny improvement can make over time is astounding. So here's how the math works out. If you can get 1% better each day for 1 year, you'll end up 37 times better by the time you're done. Now, conversely, if you get 1% worse each day, for 1 year, you will decline to almost zero. Because what starts out as a small win or a minor setback snowballs into something much more. You know, James Clear tells us in his book that habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. The same way that money multiplies through compound interest, the effects of your habits multiply as you repeat them. They seem to make little difference on any given day, yet the impact that they deliver over the months and years can be enormous. It's only when we look back, I think, maybe 2, 5, or maybe even 10 years, that the value of good habits and the cost of bad ones become strikingly apparent. And by the way, if you have not read his book, Atomic Habits, do it now. You can thank me later. So my guess is that you did not know that 1% daily gains aggregated and compounded for a year equals an astonishing 37 times improvement. That's impressive, right? Well, guess what? After 2 years, you're not 74 times better, you're now 1,400 times better. Well, you know what? Why stop there? Let's run it out another year. After the 3rd year of aggregating and compounding those 1% gains, you're now 53,400 times better. 4 years, you're over 2 million times better. 5 years, you're over 76 million times better. And in 10 years, well, the number is really off the charts, even unbelievable to most. But you would be nearly a quadrillion times better. Wow, right? That simply blows the mind, at least mine, right? I want you to think the tortoise versus the hare, right? Slow and steady versus fast. Just imagine if you made getting 1% better every day a habit. How much better could you be in your lifetime? More impact, more success, more money, you name it. All that to say, little things matter a lot, especially when we compound them over time. So your action, start your plan now. Get 1% better every day, starting today, to your success.